All right. You're on.
Shalom. So what this brother read, Most High said, told Moses he had to come in with his people, which is us though. And us not doing the work though, we're not following the commandments, he's hiding his face from you. Anyone though, that you're an Israelite, you're not doing the commandments though. So if you're not doing that, all these curses are upon you.
And let me tell you something about hiding his face. His face is the land of Israel, right? So that's cold, right?
It
Cold. That represents us. The best land in the earth represents us. So he's hiding it from us. And not only that, just imagine if let's say you're talking to a girl, falling for her, really falling for her. And then one day, you look at her from far away, you smile at her, but hide your face. It's gonna hurt your little feelings.
You either talk shit to her,
Yeah, fuck that bitch. I know I've done that. That's just funny. But you don't want Yahweh to hide his face. Yeah. Deuteronomy 31:18, and I will surely hide my face in that day, for all the evils which they shall have wrought, in that they are turned unto other gods.
Hey, they start following the customs even over here, the strange land. Even though it was ours still, but Esau and them fucking came and made it into a strange land to us though, So start following their customs, right? You see now, man, like Michigan right from Mexico, bison, right? They be getting tattoos now, like this fucking man, like trying to be all cool and shit, trying to fit in with I guess that's the American way, getting the sleeve tattoos and neck tattoos and shit. Yeah, like it's crazy though,
I want to get a tattoo.
That's just But that's the thing, man. Like you're trying to get accustomed to the healing way, our people. So that's the thing, right? You gotta come back to your nationality, though, right? That's being an Israelite. So if you ain't that though, the Most High is hiding his face from you, though,
Jeremiah 11:16, Yahweh Shema Shai called thy name a green olive tree, fair and of goodly fruit.
That's us right there. Okay.
With the noise of a great tumult, he hath kindled fire upon it, and the branches of it are broken.
See, that's spiritual fornication, though, man. Not following the customs of, Yahweh Shema Shai.
Worshiping another god.
Yeah, because even your woman, like a woman though, you worship her, you do anything for her,
Yeah, let's say you're talking to your woman's talking to some other guy laughing. You never heard her laugh so hard and shit.
Yeah, that's
You're fucking gonna kill that bitch.
what the fuck's so funny over here? Why this guy making you laugh so hard?
Yeah, and then you're gonna fuck that guy up and you try to kill him.
Yeah, exactly though. See?
Because it said right before it said wrath was kindled.
Wrath.
I got it. Jeremiah 15:2, and it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus says Yahweh Shai, such are for death to death, and such are for the sword to the sword, and such are for the famine to the famine, and such are for captivity to captivity.
See?
Bunch of
He even says in the book of Jeremiah, don't pray for them though. You know what I'm saying? It says don't pray for them though. They're over there. Their branches are broken off. They're over there following these different idols and things like that. Don't pray for them though. They're gone. They're fucking dead though. So therefore, let them be and shit. Do not pray for them though. That's cold cut, man. But it is what it is.
I got another one.
Okay.
Isaiah 14:3, and it shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh Shai shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from thy hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve. He's an awesome tower.
Yeah.
He's gonna fuck you up, and then he's gonna save you.
And that's the same chapter right with putting the Edomites to fucking work in the field, Call them like captives. Oh no, it's Isaiah 13. See? Most High has to come with That's why 2/3 are gonna die though. 2/3 are gonna die though because their branch has been broken off though, you know. And they're even their generation to generation, their branch has been broken off though.
It's like this tree with little tiny branches.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
As in like this.
Well, like a branch that has fruits on it, and then this other one that doesn't. Which one are you gonna gravitate more to? The one that has fruits. Fucking right now, like an orange sounds good right now, but like or an apple, right? This one doesn't have. This branch doesn't have fruit, so I'm gonna go to this one. This one has apple.
What did you, how was that do with that fig tree? Fig tree that didn't provide food.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
hungry
Yeah.
and he wanted a fig. So this fig tree
It withered away.
Yeah, he made it do that.
Yeah, withered away.
He made it do that.
So yeah, it's dried up. Wither, which means also dried up. You know? Hey, which how it's shot too. Man had a hand, his hand was withered, and he brought it back to its full you know what I mean?
Real guy right there.
Yeah. That's why, man, I trip out on these other Israelite camps, though, but I'm not worshiping Yahweh Shai, but
That's
what it is,
that's the only.
can you get a chapter 14, chapter 12? Because that's the thing, right? With us, you know, you see a tree, a branch, because you know, working the fields too, man. There'll be a tree, right? Which is the peaches, right? One branch, all the peaches will be right up, but then there'll be a branch by it, all the peaches will be all and all good though. You know? So no matter what, yeah, we're all Israelites though. We come from, you know, the stock though, but it doesn't mean that, you know, this branch over here ain't producing fruit though. But we are the fruit though, you know? Because we're out here trying to be fruitful and give you this word though. You know? You could be a branch though, which, you know, Israelite with the garment, but don't mean you're being fruitful because you ain't out there doing the work. You know, you're just a branch and that's it. A withered branch and that's it. We're branches that actually have fruit. You know why? Because we're out here actually being fruit, you know, spreading the word though. You know?
Jeremiah 2:21. Yet I have planted thee a noble vine.
Noble, which means high thing, like a monarchy, like straight, like a family of royalty.
Holy aright seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of the strange vine unto
Generate, right? Which means loss of self-worth and impairment. Proper to the race or kind, pretty much losing your moral qualities. You call yourself a Mexican or a black, you lose your moral qualities. Because you ain't calling yourself, you're a noble. You come from a stock nobility, you know? You go here calling you this, no man, you're a degenerate. Because you're calling yourself African American. Two Edomite names on putting on front of yourself. You know? You're definitely degenerate, though, you know? Because you don't even know you're an Israelite, man. Huh?
Which one are you?
Yeah, which two Edomites are you? Roman general, or the other one? The miracle, you know? So, there you go, man. So, you got to come back to your nationality knowing who you are, though. Because you're a noble mind, though, you know? Can you get the wisdom?
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 11, verse 14.
14, that's like chapter 14. Verse 11. Yeah, because, you know, yeah, that,
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verses 11 and 12. Therefore, even upon the idols of the Gentiles shall there be a visitation, because in the creature of God they are become an abomination, and stumbling blocks to the souls of men, and a snare to the feet of the unwise. For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication, and the invention of them the corruption of life.
you know, because even these Christian pastors, TD Jakes, and all these motherfuckers, man, say we're all Gentiles, but they're keeping us low, man. They're saying, you know, Israelite, you know, making us, used to make us worship white Jesus, you know, and all this shit, though, man. Oh yeah, definitely though, because I don't know you've ever seen the IUIC going to these churches though, and it's older Jake pastor, whatever he was, he showed his gun and shit to one of them. Hey man, they're losing sleep though, definitely, man. And we're not saying to go out there, like there's no reason for us to even go to these churches though, you know what I mean?
They're all dead.
They're dead, yeah, exactly. Well, most RSA, you got a better chance waking up so from the graveyard from the coffin to wake up in fucking churches though, you know?
And you probably do.
Yeah. Probably like, you know what I mean? Like a candle boom or something on the tombstone. But But with these fucking churches, they're dead, man. They're definitely dead, though. They're not gonna come back though to their true nationality, though, you know. So that's what I'm saying. But still, like I'm saying, you know, these Christian pastors, man, they're just asleep over us, though, you know. We don't have to, you know, this word is so powerful that we don't even have to go out into those churches, though, you know. They IUIC try to be that famous Israelite camp. Let them be famous, you know, because they came out in the East, you know. But us, though, man, with just the word, let the word speak for us, though, man. And that's it.
The bad thing about the IUIC is they're doing things wrong and they're so big that they're gonna get a lot of notoriety. But they're actually worse step to follow.
Yeah, yeah.
I heard they beat their wives.
Yeah, they were fighting by their word. You gotta believe in this. This is like, what about 1 Corinthians, the 7th chapter, though?
That's fucking ridiculous. And then what's gonna happen is they're gonna get on the news.
Yeah, and then burn us. That actually out there diligently doing the work, you know?
It'll be like,
Everybody you know what I'm saying? Other shit they're gonna put on us, you know? They just got all you gotta do is look for a garment that's gonna, you know what I mean? These fucking people, man, they're gonna burn us IUIC, you know? So it's a good thing also that they wear purple, you know? Let them wear purple. Hey, look for the purple people. We're not the purple.
this ain't purple.
Yeah, yeah. This, you know, yeah, we got different colors. What are you talking about? The IUIC burns themselves with that purple, you know? So that's the thing, man. So can you get a Bible church? Can you get Matthew 7, 17 and 18? And this be the last precept, though, you know? So yeah, I just wanted to speak upon the wild olive tree, though, you know? Oh, you know what? First get John. Yeah, man, because that, you know, like I said, anyone can be a branch, though, man. Those are the Israelites that find out they're Israelites, but they ain't doing the work. Where your fruits at, you know? Like, what is it? Deacon, what is Deacon? You know, where your preaching, nigga? Tripping, man, you know? Okay, you get that.
John 15:5, I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me, ye can do nothing.
Yep. You can't do nothing. Abide in Yahushua, and you be fruitful, man. These other Israelite camps, they ain't doing that. They don't worship Yahushua. You know? They don't speak upon the name. They still calling them. I believe, right, we're GMS. The only ones that call Yahushua, pray upon Yahushua. I don't even think Sakari.
Christ.
Yeah, I know IUIC. Yeah, I don't know Sakari though, but I mean,
I don't even know. Sakari might as well just call it Christ because they ain't worshiping him.
yeah, they're Cardinals though too, you know. But that's the thing, right? We're the only group, we're under DMS though, we're following the teachings, you know, commandments, you know, Yahweh Shema Shai though. But still, you know, like, only group though, they call Yahweh Shai, they worship Yahweh Shai.
But the real church.
Yeah. As I said, abiding in, get fruits though, you know. So how are you gonna be fruitful and you're still calling them Jesus though? Can you get that one?
Matthew 7, 17 and 18. And these words are in red, so these are the words of the house. Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit.
Yeah. So it's just simple, man. So as long as you know you're a good, you know, good tree, you bring out that good fruit though. But a corrupted one will bring corrupted, you know. So don't be a bad fruit, which means, you know, don't follow these other Israelite camps though, man. GMS has to do it, man. You will believe in the spirit. You know? That was the end of my lesson though, you know, wild olive tree though. So hopefully it'll let it go.
Yeah, so we've got to start praying more. Today is how about a lot of people watch our videos and they're not from around here. The numbers show low, but people don't even comment on them. People are watching. out there listening, how about Shimi Al-Shai, rock the night? Wake up your neighbors that you can. You probably are around a lot of Israelites.
Naturally, you know, around
Yep.
Now, we're talking about weapons of mass destruction. Intercontinental ballistic missiles. But in the Bible, they're not called missiles, they're called arrows. So we can start at Isaiah 54 and 16.
It's Isaiah 54 and 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy.
So Yahweh Shai said he created the smith, and it's talking about a blacksmith. And when you get the definition for blacksmith, it's a smith who works in the iron. Because they heat up the iron so that they can make the weapons. You know how they made the sword?
And iron is strong as sword out. Like you can make the tungsten sword. That would be ridiculous. Iron's pretty much the best one.
And it ain't no different today because there's still a blacksmith and instead of making swords, he's making missiles because sorry.
No, go ahead.
Because it says right here how are missiles made. The missile body is die cast in halves. Molten metal, either aluminum or steel, is poured into a metal die and cooled to form the proper shape. The two halves are then welded together.
And that weld has got to be strong to keep those seams together. And Russia said that they released I don't know what the hell, yeah, something like that. Missile defense system. So they're ready for World War III. Isaiah 54 and 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy.
When you look up the definition for smith, it's a skillful warrior.
Ooh. And now you know what I was thinking before you said
That's
that?
true, yeah.
Smith from the Matrix. What is he? Skillful warrior.
As it says warriors. You know?
Smiths. Right? They're all Smiths.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they moved.
What did he do? He multiplied himself.
Multiplied himself.
Yeah.
Hey, these people know.
That's true, yeah.
These people know.
And then when they like this fucking divide,
Yeah,
and
let's say you killed this one, he's gonna go into the other person.
it jumps into the
Yeah, jumps into the string.
It's no different today. They have blacksmiths making
Mindless warriors putting his mind into it.
and keep going.
No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall raise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and their righteousness is of me, saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
So even though these ballistic missiles are being made, and it's the greatest destruction, it says no weapon shall be formed against you.
No weapon that is formed against you.
So if we're doing the right thing, following the law, statutes, and commandments, Yahweh Shem Shai won't allow us to get touched by those missiles.
Damn.
the smell of
Yeah, just imagine if they're making a movie and they're showing the Terminator 2000 or 3000 or the T-1000. That was pretty strong. Now that's a weapon. Now that weapon can't do anything to you. You know, we might be like, oh shit, that looks scary. But the power that's behind everything is taking care of it.
Yeah, 'cause even at Terminator 3, that woman Terminator one, she was like liquid and also, yeah.
Fierce.
Yeah, she was liquid, yeah.
Yeah, because the scriptures say right before the nukes hit, we're going to be taking, the elect are going to be taken out.
Oh. That's awesome.
Jeremiah 51:11. Make bright the arrows, gather the shield. The Most High hath raised up the spirit of the king of the mid for his devices against Babylon to destroy it, because it is vengeance of the Most High, the vengeance of his temple.
So it said, make bright the arrows. The only brightness you know of an arrow is when they used to shoot it way back then.
So yeah, it's sound,
Yeah. But it ain't no different today, because when you shoot a missile in the air, it still got that flame. You know?
Just coming out the other end.
Yeah, because if you shoot an arrow up like that, it's like how a missile shoots up, shoots like that, and it goes down.
Same direction.
And there was a movie in the 90s called Broken Arrow with John Travolta.
Yeah.
It was a missing broken arrow, which they call it a missing
Stolen
missile.
missile.
Stolen missile, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Oh, okay, gone slow, yeah. Okay. And it said that
You can't make this up. You can't make this up.
Yeah, because when they used to shoot the arrows with the fire, it would land and then it would spread the fire, right?
Like they used to have warriors' funerals. A prince would get put in the boat and would sit on the lake, and the best warrior would shoot an arrow, especially in Korea, and then land on that little raft, set it on fire,
And then it'd be
signifying that prince was going into heaven.
yeah, kind of.
You fucking guys are crazy, man.
And I believe, I think a brother said that even Robin Hood was a Jake. I believe. Mama Jake. You know, I heard that Robin Hood was an actor Jake. That's Jake right there.
Esau steals from the poor, gives it to his damn son.
Yeah. You think that the Edomite would be Robin Hood? Hell no, that's Jake right there, man. So
And then all of a sudden, the Edomites fell on their head, fucking got amnesia. Oh, them shit.
Yeah.
That shit's too funny, man. The Edomites are known for not giving a fuck about stuff.
Jeremiah 51:11. Make bright the arrows, gather the shield. The Most High hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the mid for his devices against Babylon to destroy it, because it is vengeance of the Most High, the vengeance of his temple.
Since he raised up the spirit of the Medes, that's talking about the Russians.
Yeah.
Because it said he made a device to destroy. And when those missiles hit, it's gonna be bright, you know.
I got you.
Fireworks.
Isaiah 54:14. In righteousness shalt thou be established. Thou shalt be far from oppression. For thou shalt not fear, and from terror, nor it shall not come near thee.
So we got nothing to fear, you know.
I don't.
People are all scared because
Shortages or
Shortages of food, gas, you ain't got no place to fucking live. You're living out of your car. Your fucking wife left you for Joe's Road.
those are little things compared to what's really gonna happen.
And they're tearing and they're breaking your world down, man.
Little by little,
Little by little, they're breaking your world down, but the world's crumbling down around the elect, and we don't give a fuck. Fuck, man, I'm so tired of this shit. It's like you being in the fucking attic and it's 110 degrees. When you get out of that attic and the pool breeze hits you, like, fuck, I don't ever want to go back in there.
Which is weird, you know, because Babylon is gonna be that hot.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean?
Just imagine, you know how wicked Thanksgiving, take the turkey out, but you check on it every now and then, and then fucking flame when you open it, it's fucking flame.
Oh yeah, the
It's hot. It's called a heat flash.
yeah, 'cause the oven's on in the house. It's the house hot eventually.
So that arrow that this brother's talking about is going to create heat. And it's going to distribute it. He's talking about the fire, right? That arrow is going to distribute that fire.
fire too. Go to Second Ezra 16 and start at 1. He's talking about a lot of heat, a lot of fire.
This is 2 Ezra 16 and 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria.
So let's speaking about Babylon and America. And then not only America's going to be destroyed, but you know other great nations too.
Hey, so this is actually talking about America because the brother's right. He said, woe unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. So those are all names for Babylon.
All different names for Babylon.
Because Syria, when they were in their height, they took over Babylon. See, all these countries are next to each other, and they took over
This
each
is all
other.
where Esau dwelt too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, this is spiritual. You know, you got to see that arrow. When you see that fucking missile tube in the air, that's the steel, iron. That's iron. It's an iron arrow.
Because I said like it goes down like an arrow too.
Yeah.
Too. It's like that on too. The blacksmith, he makes jewelry too.
Oh yeah.
You know, and that jewelry shines. You know, when it hits the sun.
Oh yeah.
And,
Yeah,
and
that's
iron,
part that make it dance.
iron carries fire. We got iron in our blood, and that makes us hot. That's fire. Fire in all kinds of ways.
That's why, you know, like you said, you know, we have iron, we have all these, you know, inside our body, you know?
I said like glossy. Yeah. You know, that could be from the iron.
Oh, and you know when you look at a cat and it's walking under shade, you see its glow? That's how we are. We see that in each other.
Like when you take a picture,
Yeah.
sometimes you can see the glow in their eyes.
The eyes, yeah.
Or-
Or red up.
Yeah, or one of my eyes is always red, like it's always one of these, and the other one's regular. And they're like, oh, you're fucking devil. This is crazy.
Pink eye.
That's crazy.
Well, Malachi 4:1, right? It says that they will come burn like an oven, nor root or no branch or root is gonna be, you know, the ash is gonna be under the sole of the feet.
And the oven gets hot, and it's hot right now. It's gonna get hotter than this.
Oh yeah. Father Tahar said those ancient ovens, put something in there for 3 seconds, it'll heat up fast. Yeah. So imagine.
And if you worked in the oven, you were hot as fuck every fucking
Even at Burger King, some days, like these days, it'll get hot in there, you know? Remember that we sit on the broiler? You put the meat in there, remember? That shit will make that whole fucking kitchen hot. Because it was non-stop. You know, need to put it in there, fucking get you sweaty.
I remember I worked at Little Caesars, man, and that pizza oven, they had a cream fucking top of it.
Oh, yeah.
I quit that day. I was like, yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, you're cool.
Yeah, because that's weird. I used to work there a couple years ago, and their oven's a big one, you know, you put it, it goes,
And guess what it's made out of? Second Ezra 16, verse 1 and 2. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand.
So that means that they better be scared. You know, it says gird up yourself, gird up your cloth, gird up your cloth of sack. You better pick up your pants, you know, because we're gonna find you with your pants down.
catch you with your pants down.
Yeah.
And the reason they gird up their sackcloth is so they can wrap their nuts up real tight. You don't want to get hit in your nuts. If you get hit in your nuts, that's it. You're going down.
So someone that just fucking goes like this, your nuts, oh, you go down.
You go down. That's why you have to tie them up and wrap them around so many times so that you use protection. Gird up thy loins. Verse 3. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? No one.
So a sword is sent, and they can't turn back. You know, once a missile is shot, they can't turn back.
It's
say if a missile defense system catches
Oh,
it,
yeah.
that's where it's gonna explode.
But here's the thing about the missile defense system. You shoot 1,000 missiles, and one of those missiles has like 100 warheads. Remember that too. So you shoot 1,000 of those, 1,000 warheads, man, that shit's done. It's gonna be quick. That's why it's gonna be in an hour.
Revelation talks about that, no? 200 warheads, 200 million warheads.
They got missiles now that can't protect them. Russia they just came out with one saying that their missile can't be detected.
Just imagine you being in a state of war, and your worst enemy comes out and says, "The dopest, most killingest weapon. Y'all just fucking lay down right now."
Or just fucking go to the
What are you
beach.
gonna do? You're gonna be like, well, I got the fucking dopest fucking anti-weapon against the dopest weapon. You're gonna be talking shit. These guys might not even have weapons.
And you know, Esau's real proud with their weapons, and they're real proud about, you know what I'm saying? Esau right here in America.
They could just be like some smith or a mad scientist have an idea, modify that other weapon, and Esau has so much faith in that idea, which those smiths are the wizards, they're warlocks. Man.
It's all about who has the better weapon, you know, because one person has a knife, the other person has a gun. Who's gonna win, right?
Person with the gun. Play the odds.
Because he can shoot it from a distance,
Yeah.
and the other guy you can't touch him. You can't
Try
touch
to
him
throw
with
a
you know,
knife or some shit.
Yeah.
Can't even make it.
And that's
to
why
where
you
he's
gotta
at.
be cautious about these different camps. Because they could be coming up to you real slow so they can stab you in the back.
Oh, like the IUIC they got shot at.
Oh yeah. And they said they went back to the same spot and we just got shot at it. This and that. See, I'm telling you, IUIC is trying to put their name out there. Yeah, they're trying to put their name out there.
And then the next thing that IUIC is how much you know time, and that's gonna be anybody.
And as they were getting shot, he was reading a scripture. It was the ox knows his maker.
Oh yeah, they had yeah.
So they must have not known their maker, you know, because they were getting shot at.
That ox didn't know that.
You know, the ox follows his maker. You know, they weren't following the correct doctrine. So something bad happened. You know,
You're asking for it, man. You're asking for it.
What are you trying to prove doing that, you know? Like, in reality, though, what are you trying to prove, though? Like, you're trying to impress that person you're talking to. Oh, by the way, you got shot at right here. You know, I'm here talking to you. Like, that's just being overright to you. Like,
Right here.
yeah.
they were ducking and weaving. You know,
Probably less some
Oh,
stuff.
oh. So if they were ducking and weaving, they don't believe that. They know the armor on both sides.
they didn't have faith.
They don't believe it. Christ.
Hey, you know, Christ made that happen for them, though, once they believed it, you know what I mean? Well, even though it was Yahweh, you know, Yahweh Shema Shiloh, but something like that, you know, you would think, man, Christ made this, let this happen to us. Like, they wouldn't question that shit, you know? Instead, they're
Yeah,
out there.
see, when I catch hell, I'm like, man, the Lord made this happen to me. I better slow my fucking roll. I better be grateful. I better change something. I better change something.
But people don't think like that, or they don't want to, they just, I don't know why this happened. That's why a lot of our people, when bad things happen to our people, they go harder to the churches, though. I gotta go more to, what do they say? I gotta go to church more often. And then what happens, though? The ox doesn't know what? His owner, so therefore, more shit is gonna happen to them. So then it's just the whole fucking vortex.
Yeah, but these people don't, our people, these people don't understand that they are the church of the house shot. You know, change yourself.
Yeah.
Decorate yourself. You know? Like the brothers made a lesson about olives. Cook your fucking olive oil, fucking fat beast.
Yeah. Get the fucking, since you eat so much shit, you get the leaves to make it into tea. And so your high blood pressure won't go up, though, and then just kind of work, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Balance
because
it.
Jake's so out of shape and fat, and he got bad blood, high pressure. He'll be watching the fucking Wheel of Fortune, and he'll get mad at that. Oh, that's the wrong one, bitch.
Yeah.
That shit is fucking funny. fire is set among you, and who may quench it? Man.
Yeah, a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? You know, you got these wildfires, and the firefighters, they can put that out, but once a nuke goes off, there ain't no putting that out. You know, it says who could quench that fire?
That's a rhetorical question.
You know, and as a spirit, 'cause like I was saying yesterday, there was a one of those by the Navy base before, those kind of creepy looking trees. They caught fire and it created a lot of black smoke, so people crashed, right? And then I was leaving, and the fire department was still there, trying to put it out. It was like 30 hours afterwards.
And those trees are eucalyptus trees, and when it burns, leaves or the plant gets poison.
Yeah. No wonder though that's they.
Yeah, so this fire is not going to go out. Who's going to quench it?
Who may quench it?
There ain't going to be nobody left to quench it.
That's like when you burn your hand and you run in cold water, you put in ice, it's not gonna go away until it's good and ready to go away.
Yeah.
You just gotta let it burn.
Yeah, you gotta let it go through all that shit, bro. Because even they say put toothpaste, or you know what's good, toothpaste, aloe vera, and that's polygon. That is the best thing you can put on yours.
Read the next one.
Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away?
So Yahweh Shimei Shai, he's sending plagues right now because there's a lot of bad things happening with the food, you know, with the earthquakes,